Hello everyone, welcome back to another Undertale online RPG video, and today I'm going to go over all of the different buffs, nerfs, and changes to the souls. So I've gathered every soul here. I have every soul here in this soul jar. I got a little bit extra storage in case I needed it, but I'm gonna go every little change, every little thing that is changed about every soul. And today we're gonna start with kindness. So kindness got a slight nerf, I believe. And we're gonna go test it out. No armor, no nothing. No, we're not gonna use any of this ketchup or anything or the armor. We're just gonna see kind of what it does, right? And what it changed. So the first ability, right, the softs or the blasted kindness, the 65 damage, which I believe all the damage is mostly the same for every single one. But the thing that changed with kindness is the heal. Um, and as you can see there, the soft slash also still pretty good. But the heal here does 83 for me and only gives 15% damage reduction now. So that is a slight decrease from the last time. I forget how much. It was like 20% or something like that. But it is a slight decrease. So yeah, slight nerf for the angelic gift there. I don't believe the soft slash or the blast of kindness got nerfed. Um, but yeah, I believe the previous amount was about 20% damage reduction, and it gave a lot greater of a heal. So it gave like about double like than what it currently just gave me. So that's a pretty significant nerf. Um, yeah, so that's about it. That's really all that changed with kindness, not too much. I guess we'll go over a few other traits here. Let's go ahead and use. I guess we're gonna do kindness. Let's go to patience next. Let's see if anything changed with patience. I don't think patience got changed or anything. But we'll check all the cooldowns, all of the good stuff, right? Um, Once we get back here, there we go. So press M, we'll go to our skills. So Great Sword, 20-second cooldown, that's the same. 67 cooldown, the same. 30-second cooldown, that is also the same. So it looks like Patience may not have changed at all, but we're still going to test it out anyway just to make sure that everything still looks good, right? So our Patience level immediately looks like it charges up a little bit slower. Or it might just not charge up at all when you're outside of the lobby. Or when you're outside of a boss fight, which is actually a change that I wanted. So that actually drastically nerfs patience. Yeah, because it might just not be charging at all. I don't know. It might just be glitched a little bit. But the Great Sword still does, a lot of damage. Jeez. Um, It doesn't look like the patience level working. I don't think there's anything that changed. The force patience looks still like it's the same. Everything still looks the same with patience. So we're not going to worry too much about patience. But then we're going to move on to... Let's just do perseverance. So let's go to perseverance. Let's go ahead and use that. There we go. When we respawn, we'll have perseverance. Boom, there we are. So let's check the menu right away. We have the Sharp Slash, 2-second cooldown, 20% damage and defense, and then the Scythe. So everything looks the same with Patience as well. And Aura... so it's 15% now. Didn't it used to be 20? So yeah, that is a slight decrease. Doesn't it say 20 in here? Yeah, so it says 20% here, but it's actually 15%. So I believe the Scythe is the same. It still has a 200-second cooldown. Still pretty good weapon, right? So slight nerf for perseverance here, only 15% damage and damage reduction here. But keep in mind with this update that you will be able to stack percentages. So for example, if you have the aura with the 15% and then you have kindness with the 15% damage reduction ally buff, you will actually have 30% damage reduction. So I'm sure everything got nerfed just a little bit just to compensate for the new little ability there. So anyway, that's the only traits I'm going to go over today. I'm not going to make the video too long, and I'll do the other four in the other... Actually, you know what? We'll do one more. We'll do one more. We'll go to we'll go to Justice. Justice is one I really want to talk about. We could probably do all the traits in one video, yeah? This is going to be a long video, but I think we can do all of the traits in one video. So we are going to see what Justice changed for us. So right away, if you go to the menu, Revolver of Justice, still 200-second cooldown, Justice Armor, 30-second cooldown, and the double slash. It does have a cooldown now, but it still shoots 2 slash. So the Justice Revolver actually shoots slightly faster. Now it's about about 2-second cooldown on the Justice Revolver. So yeah, that's a little bit better. The Justice Armor there gives a 25% damage reduction now, instead of a 30% damage reduction. And the double slash, I can't show you it because my ability's on cooldown, but it actually has like a 3-second cooldown now. So if you try and use the double slash, you actually can't, because it, like, you can't, you can't, it has a 3-second cooldown. Although it doesn't say, it does have a 3-second cooldown. I'll wait a minute here, let all my cooldowns go away, and I will show you guys the cooldown for Justice. And here we are, so our double slash just cooled down. And if you press F, boom, double slash, but it's a 3-second cooldown, so actually very big detriment to the double slash. I don't think it's anywhere near where it used to be now. It's unfortunate, but I think it deserved the nerf, right? It was way too good. But I guess next we'll move to Integrity. So Integrity, the blue soul here. We're gonna see if anything changed with this one. Let's go ahead and check it out here once we respawn. Okay, so we'll check the menu for the skills. So homing orb shoots an orb that falls as target. 3-second cooldown, speed boost, temporary speed boost, 30-second cooldown. And then the rapier, which is of course the soul weapon. So we'll let the homing orb cool down, but the speed boost here gives a 25% damage buff and you're a lot faster. So actually this feels a little bit faster than the last time. Maybe it's the same. The 25% damage boost, I believe, is the exact same. There's nothing changed there. But I believe the rapier is also the same, so we're not gonna test that out. But the homing orb, dude, does seem to be glitching a little bit. Here, let's go test it on Papyrus, because it does seem to be causing a little bit of an issue. Maybe it's just not working right now. But there we go. It just wasn't appearing. So there we go. 73 damage for the orb there. I accidentally just summoned the rapier. Gosh darn it. But anyway, that's the Integrity rapier, or that's Integrity. It didn't really change much. So let's go on to the last 2 souls we have here, which is Bravery and Determination. So let's go ahead, let's grab Bravery. Let's go ahead and let's use Bravery and see what changed about Bravery. Okay, first things first, let's check the skills here. The Bravery Blast, simple blast fueled by Bravery, 2-second cooldown. Increases attack damage for yourself and allies, 60-second cooldown. And the Brave Spear. So the Bravery Blast still has 2-second cooldown, still good. Let's see the Selfless Bravery. So this is 20% damage. I believe that is the exact same. I don't believe that changed at all. Might have been 25. I believe it was 20 though. So nothing really changing for Bravery here very much. Bravery's still very solid soul, still good for, you know, its damage buff and whatnot. But I guess let's just get into the last soul here, which is Determination. Let's go ahead and use this, and I'll wait for the cooldowns here, just so I can show you guys everything that's changed about Determination, because this one actually, I believe, changed pretty significantly. And I'll explain a few things before I cut and wait for this to cool down, but we'll just check the skills. Determination Sword, 200-second cooldown. Slash Determination, 4-second cooldown, which I believe was changed, and Determination Shield, 100-second cooldown, which actually is 100 seconds now and not 200 seconds. So if we go ahead and use the sword here, it's still the same, you know, usual sword. But the slash actually got a slight buff. It's only a 2-second cooldown now, and they, or whoever, the developer fixed the hitbox for the Determination slash. So if you think your Determination slash wasn't hitting very often, or wasn't very accurate. It is very accurate now, and it should hit perfectly every time. But I'm gonna wait till our determination shield cools off, and I'll see you guys in a second. And we are back, and we have our determination shield. So you press F, you get your shield. It's a 100-second cooldown. There's also a little logo on here now, and you only get 35% damage reduction. So instead of it being 200% with 60% damage reduction, you get 200 seconds with 35% damage reduction. You get 100 seconds with 35% damage reduction. So actually quite a big nerf, I think. Somehow they made determination like I don't even know if I could call it better, but you know it is what it is. I hope determination will be buffed sometime in the future. It's like it shouldn't be the worst soul for how rare it is, but yeah, that's all I've got for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think of all the souls, all the new changes. I definitely like the percentages more than the decimals. If you want to play the game for yourself, make sure to check out the link in the description and play it there. Make sure to join the Discord. It's also in the link in the description. Join it for updates, codes, announcements, stuff like that. I'm always in there a lot myself, so you'll see me there. And make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.